Um,
How are you, Adriana? How are you today, Adriana?
Sad teacher.
Sad? Why sad, Adriana? What happened?
Yes. Do you remember when I said that my cat is sick?
I remember. Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, my cat the last Sunday um it returned to the sick regresó la enfermedad. I don't.
Ah, yes, the sickness, you can say it. Let me write on the chat. You can say the sickness. You say this is returned. The sickness really, Adriana?
Really, teacher, but
Bad.
it was sick a Sunday, Monday, Thursday. It was fine in Thursday, but in Wednesday in the morning is a very sick, and the in the afternoon my cat died, teacher. So
Oh, that's too bad, and I'm sorry to hear that.
yes, teacher.
You
Thank
did
you.
you
But
take the cat to the veterinarian? Well, why did
no, yes. I sent a text in Thursday in the Monday, but she, ay, how do you say que él respondió?
he answered? He answered. Él respondió.
She answered
Very good.
in Thursday,
Okay.
in martes, Thursday,
Tuesday.
and Tuesday,
Tuesday.
and
Yes.
my cat is fine in Tuesday. He running the house, eat croquetas. How do you say it?
Uh, cat food. Cat food.
Uh, uh,
Cat.
eat eat ate
Eight.
cat
Cat
ate,
food.
and it was fine, teacher. But when in Wednesday, on Wednesday,
On Wednesday. Very good.
and he eat
He ate. He
no,
ate.
no, in Wednesday I don't know how do you say, like volvió a caer, digamos, recayó.
Ah, on Wednesday. Yes. On Wednesday. It got sick again. Mhm. On Wednesday, it got sick again. Se enfermó de nuevo.
On Wednesday it got sick again, so I sent again a text, and the veterinary returned in the afternoon, teacher.
Okay.
So my cat could to wait, no puedo
Could wait.
esperar,
Couldn't wait.
couldn't
Couldn't
wait.
wait. Couldn't.
So
Oh, that's too bad, Adriana. I'm sorry to hear that, Adriana.
yeah, teacher. So
How long did you have the cat with you? How long was the
he's
cat with you?
a very young teacher. two
I guess
years only.
2 years.
Yes.
But I mean, 2 years is very young, Adriana. Why? What
Yes.
happened?
I don't
What
know.
what was the sickness?
Only these days only in I eat ay, how do you say que no comía
It, let's say
eat
it. It didn't want to eat.
eating.
It didn't want to eat. It didn't want to. No quería comer.
It didn't want to eat. It didn't want to 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 play, and your no,
It's
Ay, su nariz, ay, how do you say?
its nose.
Its
Its
nose
nose. Yes.
is a very, ay, seca, how do you say?
Dry. Very dry.
Very dry. And I don't know, in it, I saw my kid a very, very sad.
That's the
Yes,
it was sick, but did the veterinarian mention the name of the sickness?
yes, he told us
Yes.
that is is a ay, es una enfermedad de los riñones, no sé cómo se diga en inglés.
It's a kidney sickness. It is a kidney sickness. It's a kidney sickness.
It's a kidney thing. Yeah, and well, también que su vejiga produce arena, no sé cómo se diga igual.
Okay.
Yes,
Its vessel was sick. Its vessel was sick. Look at this. Wait. Its vessel, its blister. Look at this. Look at this. Its blister was sick too. Su vejiga, its blister.
Brewster was, yes. So, and aparte de eso, how do you say?
Besides that, look at this. Besides that, aparte de eso, además de eso, besides that.
Besides that, my kitty started to symptoms. How do you say?
Started to have, look at this,
Started to have started to
symptoms,
have
symptoms.
started to have symptoms of leukemia, teacher. So
Oh, really?
really, teacher, but
So it was a
only
really sick cat.
yes, and it was special kitty because it could on to walk,
Walk,
caminar,
yes, equal
walk,
to walk. Good.
walk fine. He walk chueco. How do you say?
It walked like like in a different way. It walked. Look at this. Let me write on the chat. Crooked. It walked crooked. It walked.
Crook,
Me hace así más o menos. It walked. It walked crooked.
crook.
Chueco. O hay otra opción, porque esa es una. Okay. Otra es bow leg. Ahí está. También puede decir it walked, bow leg. Look at this. Ahí está. Caminaba chueco. A las dos puede ser crooked o puede ser bow leg. Ambos son. Bow leg, chicas, se refiere más hacia, ¿cómo decirlo? Ese tipo de personas que tienen las piernas arqueadas, pero que aún así pueden caminar. Sí.
Que dicen que luego caminan como de rancherito.
Ándale, eso más o menos es bowleg. Y ya chueco, sí, chueco que camina, quizás tiene un pie chueco o una pierna así, chueca, ese es crooked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my cat look like a military. I don't know how do you say.
Yes, habilitado. Ok,
Yes,
Adriana.
so it was marchando. How do you say?
Like marching,
Marching.
marching, yes.
Yes, is
Oh, yes.
maybe at the veterinary told us uh, how do you say que él tenía un grado de retraso mental.
Veteran told us that it was mentally, look, Say, it was mentally, okay, damaged. It was mentally damaged. Oh, then a poor cat, huh?
Yes, teacher, but
And then and I have a question. Then,
I
how
tried to.
how did you get the cat? Was it a present? Did you buy it? Did you find it on the street? How did you get the cat?
It's a funny history. History.
Story,
No.
a
How do
funny
you say?
story.
It's an story divertido.
Yes,
Story.
a funny story.
A
Yes.
funny story because um is for these days when it's raining. Estaba lloviendo.
It was raining.
Raining.
Very good.
Was raining, so my in the workers in my boyfriend's worker.
In my boyfriend's
Um.
work, in my
Uh,
boyfriend's work,
in my boyfriend's work,
yes.
uh, he saw a one kitty cruising. How do you say cruzar la calle?
Ah, going across, going across
Going across the
the street,
street.
the street.
So he he was the sign the dog to
Okay.
see the cat.
All right. Right.
He run to save the cat,
So the cat.
and I yes, I told to my mother that the cat and to ¿cómo se dice que para traernos a la casa?
Ah, to take it. Look at this. To take it home. To take it home.
To to take it home. So my mother don't wants to more cats,
Okay.
and I
More
told
cats.
my
So it means that you already have cats.
yes, yeah, we have three cats, two
Cats.
cats.
Okay.
So my mother told me I don't
I
want
don't,
more cats, so
okay.
I told to my boyfriend. My boyfriend, how do you say, lo abandonó?
My boyfriend abandoned. My boyfriend abandoned the cat.
Abandoned the cat. So
Really,
it
Adriana?
started really, teacher.
No, Adriana, that's terrible, Adriana.
Yeah, because he was to working other place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he don't no podía he don't
He couldn't. He
he
couldn't.
couldn't care the cat.
Okay.
So I remember to start raining strong, muy fuerte.
Yes, exactly. It was
So I don't know what happened with my mom and told me, oh, rescue the cat. And my boyfriend don't be no estaba don't be
wasn't.
no wasn't
The
wasn't
cat
being
wasn't. Just was. The cat
no
wasn't.
my boyfriend don't no wasn't no estaba en el taller.
My boyfriend wasn't. Wasn't.
My,
My boyfriend. Look at this. My boyfriend. My boyfriend wasn't at his job. Dice, mi novio no estaba en su trabajo. My boyfriend wasn't.
wasn't at his job, so we waited.
We just waited.
He returned and saved the cat. It's a very mojado. How do you say?
Very wet.
A very wet.
Wet. Yes.
And he lo puso.
He put, yes.
He put in his backpack,
Okay.
and I returned to my work, and in her house,
Good.
his house, in his house we Bañamos, how do you say? Show,
Ah, we gave the cat a shower.
a shower.
We gave the cat a shower, lo bañamos. Okay.
We gave the cat the shower, and it was a full to pulgas, how do you say?
Full of bugs. Full of
A
bugs.
pot?
Look at this. Full of bugs. Oh, cabana de la terrible.
But yes, teacher, terrible, and you is a very I terrible. I don't know the
Yes.
situation of the cat, the kitty, because he's a very flaquito. How do you say?
Ah, very thin.
A very
Very
thin.
thin.
Yes.
Cabana, Adriana.
So,
Good.
so it's now, but it was a very fat cat,
Very
but
good, Adriana.
now it's in my garden.
I yes. Did you bury the cat in your garden?
Yes, teacher. I in in my plants. I keep my plants and I put my cat.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, Adriana. Okay, Adriana.
yes,
Well, Adriana, you have to think that now the cat is not suffering.
yes. But
No.
I think how do you say que la que está sufriendo soy yo?
Yes, I am the one. I am the one who is suffering.
I
I
am the
am the
one
one who is
who's
suffering.
suffering. Who is
Yes.
suffering?
Yes, and it's true, but and then you also have to consider that you did the best. I mean, you took the cat to the doctor, you fed the cat, no, you gave the cat a medication, no, medicine. So I don't know. I think you should be like relaxed, okay? Why? Because you help your cat.
Yes, teacher. But yeah, I miss my cat because I sleep with me. Was sleep with me.
Ah, yes.
Uh, yes, we wake up together. We sleep in the afternoon together. We read together. I always um I always how do you say que siempre estaba con mi gato?
Very good. I was always, because I was always with the cat.
I
I
was
was
always
always with the cat. Yes, and
yes.
it's true. Very well.
Mm.
And then tell me, how is your wife, Nana?
Uh yeah, he's fine. I think, but I know that this he is bad because
Really? Why? What happened?
really my cat how do you say que estaba agonizando?
Ah, my cat was in agony.
My cat was
In
agony
agony. Yes.
in agony. So I told it that that it want to saw her no it father a su
Okay.
papá.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So he it wait and wait, and when I read the text, um my boyfriend's text,
Yes.
that he told me that um it que él no podía venir. How do you say?
That he couldn't come.
Couldn't come to home for see at the cat. And one moment in segundos,
In a few seconds.
in a few seconds, my cat died. I think my cat to wait to despedirse
Uh-huh.
de ellos,
Was waiting. You say,
was waiting to
my cat was waiting for him to say goodbye. Oh, really, Elena?
Yes, teacher, really.
That is a sad story.
I yes, I think many people,
Many people
many people is think is a very crazy or is a lie,
a
mentira.
lie. Yes, a lie.
But it's true, teacher. My cat died when I told to my sister that que I how do you say that he couldn't to come to
Couldn't come.
house
Couldn't
to
come
couldn't come.
to the house. Oh, yeah. That's
Yes, and
really sad. Okay, that's really sad, Elena.
yes. So I think it's sad to por no poder ver al gatito. Ay,
He is sad
to,
because he couldn't see. He couldn't see the cat.
he
He is
couldn't see.
sad because he couldn't see the cat. Yes, Elena. Come on, Elena. So
Mm,
that is a terrible story, huh?
yes, teacher.
Come on, Elena. That's too bad. And then, okay, and tell me, Elena, what was the weather like last week in Zumpango?
A very strong teacher.
Yes,
Yes, and in the news, en las noticias,
the news, yes.
in the news, salió, how do you say?
They, you can say, it was published in the news. It was published in the news.
It was published in the news,
Yes.
Zumpango for the inundaciones, how do you
For
say?
the floodings.
The floodings? For the floodings, all Zumpango is a flooding, inundado.
Oh, yes. All Zumpango is flooded.
It's flooded.
Really, Adriana?
Really, teacher, and in the center,
Yes.
it's a very, lodo, how do you say?
Mood. There
Mood.
is, you can say, there is much mood. There is much mood.
There is the much mood because he wants to renover, renovar,
To renew,
to
to
renew
yes.
the center, and he
Oh,
and
that's a bad idea.
they
Okay.
put out the street,
Yes.
and it's horrible to
No,
go
so
in
that
the center.
no, it's terrible to walk now, huh?
Yes.
Come on, Adriana, no. No, Adriana. Adriana, and tell me, how is your family? How are your father? How is your
Fine.
mother?
I think fine, but all is a very sad.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Adriana. Okay. What about my dear friend Grace? Good morning, Grace. How are you, Grace?
Good morning, teacher.
How are you, Grace?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine. Fine, Grace. Tell me, Grace, how was your week, Grace?
Um, fine. Only a little stressing.
Stressing? Why? So much homework?
Yes, teacher.
Well, then about for you, homework maybe it's stressing, but you are a very intelligent girl, so no problem, okay?
Yes, teacher. The problem is the time.
Why? Is it a very short time?
Yes, teacher. I don't know
Okay.
why, but my teacher increased the time.
Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So it means that you had to do more homework in the same time? No.
Mm, no.
Okay.
The same homework in
Okay.
less time.
The same homework. Come on. No, Grace, that's difficult, huh?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. And I mean, what time did you finish your homework?
I finish it well in different times, depending of the time.
Okay.
It will be on Wednesday or or Thursday.
Okay.
Actually, I have two pieces of homework for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes,
What time?
midday.
Okay. 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 Well, what are is it a research or is it a video? Is it a podcast? What is it?
And the teacher is an infography
Yes, an infographic
and a test.
and a test.
Yes, it is about uh, globalization.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So you have an exam tomorrow, Sunday?
It's a kind of test because my teacher do documents with information,
Right. Okay.
and every week he he made um he made a test the about this document.
Okay. All right. Okay. 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 So, what time is the test tomorrow?
Uh, it finished at midday.
At midday. Okay. So it begins what at 11 a.m. at 10 a.m.
uh, no, 11 p.m. 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Okay. Okay. So you finish at noon. Okay. And what about the homework? What is the deadline for homework?
Sorry.
What is the deadline for homework? What time do you have to deliver your homework?
Uh, 12 p.m. No, a.m. I am. I don't know.
At
I don't know.
at noon or at midnight?
At noon.
At noon. Okay. 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 Come on, Grace. So it's like a very busy weekend now.
Yes, teacher.
Come on, Grace. Grace, and I have a question. When will your trimester finish?
Uh, the first week of August.
Okay, the first week of August.
Yes, teacher.
So that is like August 2, August 9? No,
Um, Probably August 9.
August 9. Okay, very good. Well, Grace, it's stressing. Okay, all of that it reminds me of when I was a student. All of that was really stressing to me, Grace. Okay, so I understand you because I mean it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy to do that. Okay, Chris, and tell me, did you go out this weekend? Sorry, this week?
Yes, teacher.
Exactly. I remember you were going to go out with your with your friend, right?
Yes, teacher.
Exactly. And where did you go?
We went for an ice cream.
Okay, 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 okay. And how was it, Chris? How did you feel?
I'm fine, happy.
Okay, did you speak to him?
uh, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. About the life, the school,
About life, about the school, about yourself, please. What about yourself?
No.
You didn't speak about yourselves,
Yourselves.
de ustedes mismos, de
Yes,
ustedes.
teacher.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so, and what happened? Is he finally your boyfriend again?
No.
No?
No.
Come on, Chris, why not? Okay, I mean, listen, look at this scenario. You are single. He is single. You love him. He loves you. So Gris, what's the problem?
Yes, teacher, but now he he doing a lot of things.
Okay.
And I too. We don't have we don't have enough time. It will be the same as the last time.
Okay. Very good, Gris. Okay. Okay. Okay, Gris, speaking about I have a question is for you. Have you ever done any podcast, Gris? Have you ever recorded any podcasts?
A post.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. It was a radio soap opera.
A radio soap opera. Okay. Question number 2. What software did you use to record your podcast?
I Audacity.
Audacity.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Audacity. Okay. Next question. How, Gris, how, okay, you recorded your podcast, you use Audacity. Next question is, where did you host the podcast?
Host.
Yes, where did you host the podcast? ¿Dónde alojaste? Entonces, alojar. ¿Dónde alojaste el podcast? Where did you host the podcast?
Oh, I don't know, teacher, because my friend finished the podcast.
Okay. Okay. Is it on internet? No.
Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, teacher. I don't
Very good.
remember this because we um we upload this in our platform, but I don't remember if it is in YouTube or it's only or what was only in the platform.
Okay. Very good. Okay. And next question is, in your experience, is it easy to use Audacity to record podcasts, or is it difficult?
No, teacher, is easy to use.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. You know why I asked this, Chris? Because I am giving a course to some teachers about how to use software for the classes, how to use, for example, how to use apps for the classes to help them very good classes, okay, and to produce, for example, podcasts, videos, and all that. And I had heard about Audacity, but I don't know. Look, let me share the screen. I don't know really how to use Audacity. I have the software in my computer, and I suppose, Chris, that in order to start recording is here, no? Here I click
Yes, teacher.
here, and then I start to speak. For example, I will do that, okay. I start to speak about the podcast, okay, and the podcast is about this and this and that. And then maybe I click on here, okay, to stop recording, and on here to stop, and it's here, okay. The question
Yes, teacher.
is this, how can I get the file? Because here is in Audacity. How can I transfer the file from here to my computer or maybe here
Ah,
in guardar proyecto, right?
yes, teacher. Guardar proyecto como.
¿Cómo? Ok. Se emplea con el proyecto, algún archivo de audio para que dice, se emplea con un proyecto de audio. Ahí debo send the message, okay?
Yes,
Okay, then
teacher.
right here on the file, here. Okay, let's say test one, and it's MP3, and then,
Uh, you can change
yes.
the option here.
Yes.
Yes.
For example, here, guardar proyecto como, okay. And then it is
Here.
for,
Click here.
yes, click here in tipo. No.
Oh, no. Cancel this.
Yes.
An archivo.
Archivo, good.
Exportar.
Exportar. Ah, que exportar como
Yes,
MP3.
teacher.
Ah, okay, okay. Very good.
Because the another option is only for save the project, and you can say this project has now with in the program,
In the
only in the program. Yes, teacher.
Ah, okay, okay,
And
okay.
here you can listen has MP3.
Ah, okay, okay. Here I have some information also to deliver. Okay, good. Oh, interesting, Chris, interesting. Yes, Chris, it is for some teachers who work in a university. And yes, I have given them some classes on how to use different apps, but I'm missing this one, Audacity. But I think it's easy. It looks easy.
Yes, teacher.
Very good, Chris. Good. Chris, and tell me, Chris, how is your family? How is your father? How is your mother?
Very fun. Actually, on Thursday
Yes.
and Martes
On Tuesday?
and Tuesday,
Yes.
they was vaccinated.
Oh, finally, really?
Yes, teacher.
It was painful, for sure it was painful.
For they say no, but well, my mother was fine,
Okay.
and my father was ahead. He had
Ah,
dolor
yes,
de cabeza.
my father got a headache. My father got a headache.
My father got a
Oh,
headache. Yes,
do, do,
teacher.
do you know, Chris, what vaccine was it? AstraZeneca, Johnson and Johnson, Cancino, I don't
I don't know, teacher. I don't ask.
know. I didn't ask. I
I
didn't
didn't
ask.
ask.
Okay. Yes, Grisel. For me, it was painful. Okay, as you know, I already got the vaccine, the first vaccine. When it was painful, the arm was painful. So I don't know. Come on, Gris. So I believe, Gris, that this weekend, I need to tell you something. Gris. I was happy because I remember that this week you were going to see your friend. So I suppose that maybe this weekend, okay, Gris was going to tell me the good news that that he and this boy decide to be boyfriend and girlfriend again. But no, Gris, come on, Gris, why? Why not, Gris? Okay,
No,
I
teacher.
know it's time. I know he's busy. I know you are busy. But Gris, I mean, that's normal. Okay, it's good to be busy. But the important thing is that you and he make some time. For example, you are busy. I mean, next week. Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's see each other, or let's see each other. Or let's go to the cinema. Okay, on Saturday, on Sunday, or maybe
Yes,
maybe
teacher. But
maybe 2 hours on Sunday, 3 hours on Sunday. That's all.
yes, teacher. But it is difficult for me because well, for both because he lives we don't live near.
I believe this that he was your neighbor.
No, teacher.
I but this you told me that he was your neighbor, no? That he was
No,
like three
no,
or
teacher.
four houses near your house, no?
No, teacher. He
Ah,
lives 15, 15 kilometers
yes.
away. Yes, teacher.
Where I mean, where does he live?
He lives in Melchor.
Melchor.
Yes, teacher.
That is a town.
Yes.
Ah, okay. And you live in Zumpango, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I know. It's difficult, okay? It's difficult, okay?
Yes. And now the the COVID is returned.
Yes, yes.
And imagine this situation is already difficult.
Yes, it is. It's true. And for example, there was a famous singer. Maybe you know him. His last name was Samapona.
No, teacher.
Have you ever heard of him? No?
No.
Samapona. Let me show you the image again. Look at this. A very a famous singer. Look at this. Where is it? Jose Manuel Zamacona. He was the lead voice of the Yonex. Look, the lead voice. Look at this. The lead voice. La voz principal of Yonex.
Oh, yes, teacher.
Do,
Yes,
you-
yes.
do you know him?
No.
No, look this one. Look,
No, but I
he is
know the Yannick.
this boy. Look, this man. Hang on. He died
Yes,
of
teacher.
COVID last week. Okay, so that's terrible. Okay, but yes, as you said, okay, COVID is back and it's more. I think this time this is more aggressive.
Yes, teacher. I think the same because at the beginning uh, well, was the symptoms and here, but now there are different types
Yes,
and they are more aggressive.
yes, exactly. So yes, I guess the best thing is to take care, to stay healthy at home. Okay, okay. Yes, and tell me this: did you watch any good movie last week?
Mm, no, teacher. This week,
No,
no.
no. Or did you
No.
play video games with your friends?
Yes, teacher. It's the
Yes,
same.
the same. Excellent, it's excellent. Very good, Miss. Okay. What about Adriana? Adriana, did you have time to watch any good movie, Adriana, this last week, or any series?
No, teacher.
No,
No.
or any other, I don't know, any concert, something like that.
No, only I see
I
a
saw,
Harry
I saw
Potter. I saw a Harry Potter
again,
again, teacher.
And the soap opera.
and soap opera.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I couldn't to see my soap opera.
Adriana, do you like to see Turkish soap operas? Do you like to see look Turkish soap operas?
Yes, teacher. Only I see two Turkish soap opera,
Okay,
but
and
I like it.
okay, okay. Well, I don't know, Adriana, but yes, that is another feature, another element, another characteristic that my wife also has. She also likes to watch, okay, Turkish operas. In fact, Adriana, this last week she began to watch a soap opera, a new soap opera, a Turkish soap opera.
Really, teacher? What a soap opera she saw?
Well,
Yes,
I
it's
I
correct.
thought, yeah, what soap opera did she saw? Look at this. What soap opera? What soap opera did she see? What soap opera did she see? Well, I don't remember the name, Adriana, but I'm going to ask her and I will tell you, okay? But she's really excited about this soap opera because she discovered that this soap opera had 400 chapters. So, and she's in chapter number 10. So
Uh,
she has many chapters to see.
what is charpet? Charpet?
Yes, chapters, look, chapters, capítulos. The soap opera in total, it has 400 chapters.
400?
Yes, and now she's in chapter 10. She has all with this, she has seen 10 chapters. Look at this. She has seen 10 chapters. So, imagine, imagine every night when she goes to bed, she tells me, Miguel, I'm going to see one chapter. And yes, she starts to see one chapter.
Which, oh, it's a very long
Yes, yes,
soap opera, teacher.
yes, and it's in obviously it's in Spanish, but she likes to watch that. Okay.
Wow, no, my soap opera has maybe 200, but
No, okay, okay. 200 chapters.
but
Okay.
but 400 is a very long.
Yes, obviously. I mean, it's too many chapters. Okay, but I don't know. You know, it's I really start to believe that there is a connection between soap operas, Turkish soap operas, and flowers. And I will tell you why. There, eh, something she shows me her mobile phone, and she tells me, Miguel, look at these these beautiful flowers. Look at this beautiful garden. Obviously, the flower and the gardens are in the soap opera. So maybe the name of the soap opera, the name of the soap opera is like this. Okay, look at this. I have remembered the name. Okay, look. The name of the soap opera is this one. Look. That one. El Sultán.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yes, do you know it?
Yes, teacher. But only I saw two chapters.
Okay.
Because it's in my soap opera. I mean, my Turkey soap opera. How do you say el que sacaban comerciales de esa telenovela?
They showed advertisements. They showed advertisements.
They showed the
Advertise
advertisement.
advertisements. Uh-huh.
So I think I I thought pensé
Yes, I thought, yes.
I thought it's a interesting this soap opera,
Okay.
but I couldn't to search my new soap opera, teacher.
Okay, then.
But I know it's a very interesting story, teacher.
Well, as I don't like to watch operas, but obviously I listen to her when she is watching this opera. And yes, it is about typical soap opera from Turkey. And I don't know, they speak about things like the Sultan and the Sultan that has many wives and the wives fighting among each other. The wives are jealous because the Sultan will get a young wife and the other wives are old, stuff like that. Okay.
Yes, but the sister tried to kill, to
It's
matar,
like, yes.
to sister. Yes, to for to have a temen and
Exactly. The sister tries to poison. I say the sister, look at this, tries to poison. Look at this. Trata de envenenar, ¿no?
tries to poison.
Yeah, but yes, I don't know. This is a really, really crazy story because I mean, for me, it's crazy that a man has so many wives, and there in Turkey, it's very common, or
Yes, teacher.
it's permitted. It's permitted that a man has many wives. For me, that
Yes,
is crazy.
yes. How do you say que a veces batallan con una hora con muchas?
Because it is difficult. It's difficult with one. It's difficult with one wife. Yes, imagine many. That is too crazy. Okay, that's crazy.
Yes, teacher, I know.
No, imagine. No, that is no. Adriana, mira, hay un idioma, mira, un idioma, ya sabemos lo que es un idioma, ¿ok? Un idioma es I knock, look at this, man. I knock the woods. Toco madera. Eso es I knock the woods.
I know,
Toco madera. No, just with one is enough. Eso, con una es suficiente. No, imagine many. No. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay? Sí. Qué bueno, Elena. Elena, I have a question for you, Elena. Elena, do you believe in ghosts, Elena? Look at this. Do you believe? I'm going to write the question. Do you believe in ghosts?
in,
Do you believe in ghosts, Elena?
I don't know, teacher. Maybe yes, but this difficult because I never to have a experience with ghost teacher
Look, I have never had an experience.
and have
Look at this. I have never had an experience with. I have never had an experience with ghosts.
yes.
Eso es, nunca he
So
tenido una experiencia con fantasmas.
exactamente, exactly.
Okay, Elena. Good. Okay.
So I
Um,
don't know.
okay. Or
I
have
don't
you
know
ever?
if
Yes.
it's real or is only that imagine of the people.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Okay, Adriana, have you ever heard ghost stories?
Yes, always.
Yes. Always?
Yes,
Could you
always.
please,
I
yes.
in my country is a very common to listen a ghost stories,
Yes.
and in front my house is how do you say una casa abandonada,
In front of my house, there is an abandoned house.
abandoned house, and my neighbors told us that in the door they saw one girl with a bell.
Oh, really?
Really.
A gear with a
So
bell?
yes,
Wow.
he listened to bell, and how do you say le volteó?
¿Le volteó?
Ajá, no, es que él he
Ah,
was to ah, ajá, volteó de ver, voltear.
okay, because he turned, yes, sí. He turned around. He turned around, volteó a ver. He turned around.
He was to to make a call, haciendo una llamada,
To make a call, yes.
and he listened to bells, and he turned around, yes,
Yes, turn around, yes.
and he saw
The gear.
the girl, yes,
Um,
in the door.
okay. That is, look at this, that is weird, no? Es raro, es extraño.
Yes,
It's weird. Come on, Adriana. Okay. But Adriana, so you have never seen a ghost?
no, never,
Never? And
never.
question, Adriana, would you like to see a ghost?
I know, teacher.
No?
Maybe I how do you say que yo quiero, maybe yo seré, o
Maybe I will
yo
be.
seré probablemente I will be,
maybe I will be.
maybe I will be like Facundo.
Like Facundo. Why?
Yes, you don't see the video in Facundo in the Panteón. How do you say?
Facundo in a graveyard. Panteón.
In a graveyard.
Let me write. Graveyard. Or in a cemetery.
Graveyard.
Cemetery.
Graveyard.
No,
No, teacher, really?
no, not really.
It's a
What
very famous
video?
video many years ago
Why? What
because
happened?
he what happened? He go to grab Jordan. He told very things to how do you say como provocando o incitando,
Like provoking.
provoking to the ghost and in the graveyard
Yes.
he told one silueta, how do you say?
See, one silhouette. One silhouette.
One silhouette and he thinks that is a cat
Okay.
and se acerca, how do you say?
Ah,
Se acerca, empieza a caminar. Así.
Facundo or the silhouette.
Facundo.
Then Facundo began walking to the silhouette. Facundo began walking to the silhouette. Okay.
Facundo began walking to the silhouette and he saw that this a girl and start to talk with her and girl you are fine and in this moment the girl turn around
Yes.
and he has a very shine brilloso
Shine
uh,
face.
ace shine ace ace
Eyes.
ace yes so
Eyes.
uh, so
Aha. But then was it real or was it just like for
it
the
is
for
real
television,
teacher you can to search in
YouTube?
YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, Facundo in Graveyard, and this video is real and exists now,
Well, really?
really, and he run in a very
So you're saying
scared.
that you're saying that if you saw a ghost, you would also run.
Yes, maybe.
Qué bueno, Dios mío.
If I don't die of
Oh, qué
de un
bueno.
infarto, how do you say?
Die from a heart attack. Qué bueno. No, no, no. No, that's a real bad. Very good. Okay. What about, hello, my dear friend, Jime. Good morning, Jime. How are you, Jime?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, Jime. How are you, Jime?
Fine.
Fine. Very good, Jime.
Yes, I'm fine.
Jime, tell me, Jime, how was your week, Jime?
Relaxing. I only did classes. I stay here home.
Very good.
And today is the birthday of my father. So during
Very
I
good.
was looking. No, I was looking for a gift for him, and we decided to buy him a video game consola. No, video game consola.
A video game console.
A video game console. So now I'm configuring that. Uh,
Okay.
yes,
So, Jime,
by him.
what console did you buy?
Yes, we decide for the Xbox Series S.
Xbox Series S.
Yes.
Let me see it. Because I don't know. Let me tell you, Jimmy, that when I was a child, I had a console. Now, no, because I don't have time for that. But
Yes.
honestly, I would really like to have a video game console. It's like this one, Jimmy?
Yes, it's that.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
This is a console and you only use internet. How to say it? You do what the video games and the video games are in the console. No, you didn't need CDs.
Ah, no.
No,
So
no, all
this
is
console
by
is
internet.
only for okay by internet. Okay.
Yeah, it's only by internet. Well, you can have now the video game in your the console, but it didn't use CDs.
Ah, so this thing has a hard disk.
Yes,
Ah,
has a
here,
hard
yes,
disk, but
500
the this is solid.
solid. Okay.
Yes,
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Good, Jimen. Very good. I think Jimen is a good present.
yes, it's a good present for him. So I buy it and I buy a game for him. No,
Very good.
a specific game because I know that he likes a Dragon Ball Zeta. No, Dragon
Okay.
Ball Z. So I decided to buy him a game that you can choose different characters of different cartoons or animes. No,
Okay.
and I thought that he liked so much. But now it's configured because he received the gift in the morning. My
The
mom decided
morning.
to yes, my mom decided to put beer no birthday song.
Okay.
La canción de feliz cumpleaños es este
The
birthday.
happy birthday song. The happy birthday.
Happy birthday song in the morning, really early to wake up everyone.
Okay, okay, okay. Jimen, and how old is your father?
I thought that he is 42, 42, 43 years.
Young, very young.
Yes, that's really
Very
young.
good, Jimen. Jimen, and okay, Jimen, how were your classes? Did you teach classes to your children, to your kids?
Well, I only work with my girl during the
Okay,
week, but today I have 3 classes. I'm going to give class to my child at the same that I give her during the week.
good,
I'm going to work with my girl that is of a elementary second of elementary school,
good.
and my other I have a new student.
Okay,
Her name is I don't know her name, but we are going to start this today.
okay.
But I thought that he is of kindergarten too. Well, he decided
Oh, really?
to
They're very young.
yes, he is past kindergarten to elementary school.
Elementary school.
Yes,
So maybe a good topic is going to be like teaching her how to read.
yes,
Maybe, I don't know.
yes. We are going to start how to read. No, it's the same that I do with my other students. No, no, but
Okay.
he is more young. No, I thought that he's a little more conscient because I have a year of kindergarten, beginner in kindergarten. No, because
Oh,
he
very
is
young.
3 years, no 3 years,
Yes,
and obviously I only talk about animals, no, about colors, about figures, no,
yes,
and I teach her the colors, the figures, the animals, and how to use the pencil. No, that's it's the first step. No, how to use the pencil
good.
to try to develop her uh, her
Her writing,
bones, no,
her bones,
in
exactly.
his
Her
in his
muscles.
hand, no, her muscles in his hand,
Yes,
in her
exactly.
hand. Sorry.
Her hand, yes. Good, Jimmy. Interesting, Jimmy. Very good, Jimmy. Jimmy, and tell me, Jimmy, what was the weather like in Supangua? I know Adina told me, and Gris told me, that there were some floodings. Did
Yes.
your neighborhood get flooded?
Yes, my neighborhood gets flooded and the principal door, no, in the neighborhood.
Okay.
In some places, no, in my neighborhood, but here in my closer, no, mi
Yes.
cerrada, my closer,
Yes.
and I thought that only when some of my neighbors had flooding because uh, they didn't have a specific escape of the water, no.
All right.
So the water when rains made some oh, I forgot how to say it. Charco es
Ah, like look at this.
eh,
Like small pools.
charco.
Small pools.
Small pools.
Small pools.
Well, yeah, small pools, no?
Okay.
In their houses.
All right. All right. Or you can say poodles. Look at this. Poodles. Poodles. Charco. Charco. Poodles.
Ah, yes, not puru. Puru,
Okay.
charcoal.
Come on, Jimmy. Okay. 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 Listen, Grace and Adena. Yesterday you missed the chance to meet Mr. What's his name, Jimmy?
Critique.
Mr. Titik. Okay. Yesterday,
Mr.
Jimmy invited Mr. Titik to have an interview, a presentation from India. It was really interesting. If you have the time to watch the video, it's there on the channel. Also, he may share the video for you. It's really interesting. He's really intelligent. Okay, he speaks English, Spanish, and 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 his mother tongue. I don't remember his mother tongue name, but he also speaks his mother tongue. No, Jimen?
Yes, he's really interesting. A person really interesting. I met him by a platform for meet people no, of other nationalities. And when I start talking with him, I thought I have not good talkings, uh, a good gossip. I'm going to say some gossip, but yes, by me it's a good person. No, it's really interesting, and I like to talk with him because well, when someone is a girl, no, and is in the internet, it's very common to find some men that want chatting with you. No, but this guy, no, this guy obviously talk with me about things that he do, no, or for example, the other day he said me that he was in a wedding. No, he didn't send me the photos, but he told me something no, about the wedding. And by me, it's really interesting because I get to know other culture. No, and he
Okay.
asked me the same. No, he asked me. How is my culture? What did we usually do? No, here in Mexico. He said that he loves Mexico. That he wants to stay here in Mexico because he loves no the food and all the information that he gets no by internet. And he said that his mom it's really enthusiastic or something like that. I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
say it, but he likes
And
much Mexico.
good, Jimmy. But yes, because if you have the chance, see the video, watch the video, okay? It's really interesting, okay? Very good. Jimmy, I have a question for you, Jimmy. The same question as Adriana. Do you believe in ghosts, Jimmy?
Well, no, I don't believe in ghosts. How to say it? Well, no, I don't. I don't know. I thought that this didn't exist. No, or I didn't have the opportunity to be in front no on a ghost. But I thought that no, in my case, I didn't believe in that. No, I know that some people believe that is true. No, we are around in no of souls, almas, no
Yes, souls.
souls and souls and other stuffs, no. But in my case, no, I don't have the chance, no, and I believe that no. But well, I like to believe not that in one day, no, the principal in day of this, no,
Yes.
this person's back, no, and I like to believe that, but
And
I
Jime,
don't think so.
would you like to see a ghost?
Well, it could be interesting, and could be change my mind. Obviously, it depends if the ghost is good or evil.
Okay, okay, okay. And Jime, have you ever heard of any ghost story?
Ghost story.
Have you ever heard?
Yes,
Ghost story?
yes.
Yes.
My mom usually, how do you say it? Relatar. O sea, de contar
My,
una historia.
yes, my mother, no sé, my mother, yes,
Ajá.
my mother has narrated me. My mother has narrated me.
My mother has narrated me
Yes.
a different stories that his father, no, my grandpa,
Her her father.
tell her, her father tell her.
Okay.
So I have a good story about that. No, imagine my grandfather. No, he was a man that has buy pulque.
Pulque. Okay.
He buy he bought
Very
pulque
good.
when he was in life. No,
Yes.
he bought pulque, and he have his pencas de maguey. No, so
Okay.
he go to the to the
To
field,
the
no,
field. Uh-huh.
to the field to get no the agua dulce, no,
Okay.
and he processed all of it, and he bought the pulque in other towns.
Very good.
So sometimes he to go to other towns, he
Good.
needs to walk in a hill, no,
Yes.
cerro,
In a
hill,
hill. Yes.
in a
Yes.
hill. So one day in a lot of days that he was buying, no,
Yes.
he get drunk,
He got
no,
drunk. Okay.
he get drunk, and
Okay.
he was drunk, and he was walking to at home,
All
and
right.
he was in the hall, no. So he has a lot of dream, no. He was drunk, no, and sometimes you have dream, no. So he decided to stop, no. He's walking, no, his way,
Okay.
and sleep a little, no, in the middle of the house.
On the house.
So
Okay.
on the hall, no, de la montaña, el cerro.
Yes. In the hill. No.
In the hill. Sorry, yes, in the hill, in the middle of the hill.
Okay.
So my grandfather no get asleep, and he wake up really early in the morning, no, in the hill.
Okay.
But he looks someone, no, that was next to him, no, that was next to him, and
Oh.
he made
Really?
a talkie, no, with this person, no,
Okay.
and talk all the morning, and he gets up, he gets sleep again, no.
Okay.
O sea, he talk during all the morning, all during the night, no, midnight, more or less at the middle of, and in the morning, not really early. And
Okay.
he fall asleep.
Okay.
So when we gets up, no, he wake up, no, and he decide to continue his way. He looks that next to him was didn't was the person that he was talking. What do you think was next to him?
I imagine that maybe he made a ghost, a skeleton.
Yes, a skeleton. He find a skeleton next to him, and he looks that in his eye, no, of the skeleton has a plan, and and this person, when he was talking, say him that he have a terrible
Headache.
ache,
Okay.
a terrible ache, no, in his
Okay.
eye. No? So he decided to cut, no, the plan in his eye, and he obviously in the all the talk tip that was with this person, he
Yes.
find the family and tell the family that this person was in the hill, and please no go to the hill to meet a Sagrada Sepultura, no,
The sacred, the sacred, sacred sepulture.
sacred, yes,
Sacred sepulture.
sacred sepulture.
Okay.
And that's all the story. My mom have a lot of stories more, but it all is surrounding my grandfather when he was drunk, no, and about a ghost, no? And all of this.
Okay, Jimmy. Very good. Okay, okay, okay. What about Gris? Gris, the same question, Gris. Do you believe in ghosts, Gris?
Yes, teacher.
Really?
Yes, teacher,
Why,
because
Gris?
I
What
had
happened? Yes.
some experience with ghosts or
Really?
of salt.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So, do you mean that you have seen ghosts?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, that's
Mm, When
terrible.
I live when I live in Mexico City,
Yes.
well, we live in an old house.
Very good.
Well, I have ah, how do you say una cama litera?
Ah, look at this. I had or I slept on a attached bed, una litera.
And that's bed,
Good.
and I sleep in the in the second floor,
In the second bed?
in the second bed,
Yes.
and in front of the bed was how do you say armario?
There was a closet.
Yes, I was it was a closet, and here I had some books and notebooks, and here no, and I remember one night I was asleep and I was dreaming uh, uh, with that I was in the same place, but I remember a man who was in the closet, well, near to the closet, and he was telling me that he was hungry, but I don't remember very well. But he started to how do you say, empezó a tirar las cosas.
He started to throw the things. Look at this. He started
He
to
started to
throw. Look at this. Throw away. Look at this. Throw away the things. De
throw
aventar,
the
tirar las cosas. Oh, really?
to throw the yes, teacher. And after this, I wake up.
Yes, I woke up.
I woke up,
Yes,
uh, screaming,
good.
"Don't do this!" And all my books fell out
Oh,
into real life. All the things. Yes, teacher.
oh, that is spooky, huh?
Yes, teacher. And well, when we arrived at this place, I remember feel um, like when people sit down in your bed.
Yes. Ah, yes, yes.
I felt the same. But imagine, I was in the second bed.
It was high. No, it was high.
Yes, teacher.
No, Adena, that's not a good experience, okay?
No, teacher. And another time,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
was in the, how do you say en la azotea?
I was at the, it is, I was at the roof. I was at the roof.
I was at the roof,
Good.
um, and this day, the house was alone. I was the only in all the house,
Yes.
and I felt like something was in the stairs.
Okay,
It was like when you are in the, I don't know, in the public transportation, and you felt the views, or when you are in the street and you
yes.
felt that something
Watching you.
is watching you. Yes, teacher.
Ah,
It was
ah,
the same feeling, teacher.
oh,
But
yes,
imagine
I
the
understand.
house was alone,
Yes, obviously, obviously.
and I
I
decided, I decided go out. I remember that I took my clothes
yes.
and I put it in the bed. I take my case, I closed the door, and I got out.
Yes. Come on, Iris, those are really spooky stories, okay? Wow. Okay. And it's,
Yes, teacher.
have you ever heard of any ghost story that that has happened in your family?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, when my grandfather died,
Yes.
uh, my grandmother uh, saw saw him many times in his house.
Really?
Yes, teacher.
And did she get scared?
And this time,
Yes.
no, teacher.
No.
The- I remember that they have a big garden at the middle of the house,
Yes.
and there are a room in the at the at the left, another it was in Esquadra. How do you say Esquadra?
Squared.
They were in square. And my grandmother was in one part, and she saw my grandfather at the other place many times.
Come on.
And and she and another time,
Yes.
well, more or less 1 year later,
Yes.
was my own graduation,
Good.
and my grandmother received a call, and she said that it was my grandfather voice, and he told her that it was how do you say, que ya era tarde y que se apuraran.
It was late. It was late.
it, it
It,
was late.
it was late, and that she had to hurry. Oh, come on, Grace. Really?
Yes, teacher.
No, no, that's terrible, Grace. Terrible.
Yes, teacher.
So, Grace, do you believe, Grace? Do you believe that dead people come back to life as ghost? Do you believe that?
Probably
that
yes, teacher.
yes.
Yes, teacher. Because well, there are theory that we are energy,
Okay.
and this energy is a is at work.
Yes.
For example, in the house,
Yes.
there are there are some voices of the criminals, and here because there are strong energies, and it's the same in the hospital and all these places.
Okay, I understand. Yes, yes, yes. But I don't know what it is. Honestly, I have never seen a ghost, and I don't want to see a ghost. I really chicken out to see a ghost, and but but yes, I remember my grandmother. My grandmother was she was born and she lived in Cuba most of her life. Uh, but she had really incredible stories about ghosts, about demons, and she told me all those stories when I was a child. But I don't know. It's uh, I really chicken out that okay. I wouldn't like to see or like your experience. Neither. Okay, I know the woods that no. Okay, that I can never have that something
Yes,
like
teacher,
that.
I have a piece of advice for you.
Yes,
Never, 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 never live in Mexico City.
never leave.
Yes,
Come on.
teacher, because well, I think it was for the recently for the um earthquakes,
Yes.
and as you know, many people die in
Ah,
the.
yes.
I don't remember the year.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
remember the year, but it was terrible.
No.
And before, in the pre-Hispanic times,
Yes.
because if you remember, they did how do you say sacrificios?
Very similar. Sacrifices. They did sacrifices.
Sacrifices, human sacrifices.
Yes.
They did sacrifices, and I think all these souls are in the in these places.
It makes sense. I sentido. It makes sense. And and the reasons is because I mean what you said. Okay, is that many people have died in Mexico City in terrible accidents, in horrible sacrifices. So yes, exactly. It makes sense. Yes, yes. You know, guys, I lived in Mexico City for almost what is for almost 13 years, but I never heard or I never listened to anything. But yes, I know about some places in Mexico City where they say that for sure you will get scared. Okay, this are you another question? This are you superstitious? Chris?
Mm,
Do you
only a
consider
little teacher.
yourself as a little superstitious? For example, I will tell you one example. For example, do you walk under ladders? Mira, voy a poner la palabra ladders. Es que escalera que se mueve, ¿ok? Una escalera que la ponen, hacen el trabajo, ya la quitan, ¿ok? Do you walk on the ladder, Chris?
Oh, mm, only a little teacher, only a little.
Little, yes. For example, what is your
Yes,
superstition?
teacher.
What is your superstition?
Mm, ah, I don't know. Yes, when you think that something it will be bad, it will be bad because you are attractive at energy.
Okay. Okay, sí. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. For example, Chris, I don't know if it is superstitions or not, but sometimes, Chris, and my Jime and Adriana, sometimes I have dreams. They are not very often. Well, usually I dream, okay? But most of my dreams are crazy, okay? I dream about crazy things. For example, last week I dreamed about me and myself walking in a university. And in this dream, I could see many students in a university. Many students about your age, Adriana, about your age, Chris, about your age, Jime. And all of them were like walking and taking classes. Others were eating. But I was walking on a hallway, in un pasillo, on a hallway. And suddenly, in this crazy dream, I saw a cat. So the cat came to me and the cat talked to me. And I talked to the cat. I told the cat, I know you, I know who you are. And the cat told me, do you know me? Do you remember me? So I told the cat, yes, you are. Your name is, look, Cheshire. Do you know who is Cheshire, Chris?
No, teacher.
No? And what about Jime? Do you know who is Cheshire?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Yes, Jime. Do you know who Cheshire is?
Higher.
Cheshire.
Chess higher.
Yes, the cat told me
Chess.
it's like
Chess. Es el gato que sonríe, ¿no?
Cheshire. Look, Cheshire. Then he told me, my name is Cheshire.
Chess higher.
Adriana, do you know who Cheshire is, Adriana?
No, teacher.
No? Well, I told you, okay, it's a very crazy dream, okay? Cheshire is a character, okay? It's a character from Alice. Look, he is Cheshire. Can you see?
Oh, yes, teacher.
He is Cheshire.
Ah,
So
yes, it's the cat that's smiling.
exactly. So I saw the movie a long time ago. So and last week I dreamed about Cheshire. Look. Okay, I really like the cat. I think it's just a beautiful cat. I would like to have a cat like Cheshire, but I don't know, Adriana, Jime, and Gris, if this kind of color is real for a cat. Look, blue and gray. I know it's a character, but I don't know if the color is real in a real cat.
Well, gray, yes. No, and probably you can find I don't know, a cat with gray, no, with color black, no, and probably could be have colors like brown, no, without blue, no, but brown, probably yes.
Okay, but
Probably the blue color is for the lights.
okay, maybe. But look, it's a beautiful cat. Look at this one. Okay, gray and blue, and also with the eyes. Okay, with the blue eyes. I don't know if there are cats like that have blue eyes. I don't know.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Actually, I had 3 cats with blue eyes.
3 cats. Wow, really?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So, well, most of my dreams are really crazy, but sometimes, Gris, Adriana, and Jime, my dreams are real. For example, I will tell you a clear example. Uh, a month ago, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was really scared. And my wife told me, Miguel, what is happening to you? What's happening? What's the problem? And I told her, I had a terrible nightmare. Look at this. Look at this. Nightmare. I had a terrible nightmare. And she told me, why? What happened? In this nightmare, I was walking into a house. And the house was strange to me. I mean, I didn't know the house. But I went to the living room, and in the living room there was a coffin, un ataúd. In the living room there was a coffin, So I walked near the coffin and I looked down the coffin, and it was one of my uncles. His name was Ruben Cervantes. So it was a funeral. Many people were in the funeral. I could see many people crying, and I could see my father at the funeral. He was also crying, but in the coffin, it was my uncle Ruben. It was like a month ago. Believe it or not, my friends, after a week, my father called me, and my father told me that his brother, Ruben Cervantes, was really sick, that he was taken to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. They believed that it was COVID, but no, it was something worse. He had cancer in the lungs. Why? Because my uncle really smoked a lot. So the doctor said that there was a possibility for him to get well. Well, it was a week after the dream, okay? So a week after week, my father told me, Miguel, your uncle Ruben gets well. Sometimes he told me he got worse. But yesterday my father called me, and my father told me that my uncle had died. So for me, it's not the first time that they have this kind of weird dreams. Like I call them premonitions. For example, another premonition that they had, it was many years ago. In this dream, I could see one of my brothers. His name is Daniel. He lives in Veracruz. In this dream, I could see Daniel walking in the street. He was like desperate, like a very nervous. He was making phone calls. So I saw my brother on the street, and I talked to him, and I told him, Daniel, what is happening to you? Why are you here? And then he told me, Miguel, I have a big trouble. And then I told him, yes, Daniel, what happened? Tell me. My kids, he told me, my kids have disappeared. He has two children. He has two boys. And he told me, my kids have disappeared and I don't know where they are. So in the dream, I told him, Daniel, don't worry. Call my mother, and for sure she will know where your kids are. So he called my mother, but no, my mother didn't know. So he called his wife, and his wife didn't know. So I woke up the next morning. I didn't, the dream wasn't important to me. So I told my mother, I had this dream. And then my mother told me, you should tell this dream to your brother. So I told this dream to my brother, and Daniel told me, you're crazy, Miguel. My kids are fine. My kids are with me. So, but after some time, after 2 months of my dream, his children, my nephews, were kidnapped, secuestrados. That was like a long time ago, maybe like 5 years ago. So in the end, they rescued the children, thanks to the police in Veracruz. But it was they were kidnapped like almost 2 weeks. They were kidnapped, and my brother was really scared and really nervous. And then he told me, Miguel, you told me about this in your dream. How did you know? And I told him, I don't know, but it's something that happens to me. What's your opinion, Adriana? What's your opinion on this, Adriana?
I don't know. It's a very crazy teacher.
Exactly. I knew it. But the question is, why, Adriana, why do I get these dreams?
I don't know, teacher.
Well, as I say, they are not very common, okay? Every every week I dream, but obviously they are crazy dreams, okay? But sometimes these dreams are real.
It's a very, very crazy teacher. I, I don't know. It's maybe it's I how do you say it's es un don.
Maybe, ajá, un don se dice así, ¿verdad? Gift. It's a gift. Eso también. Gift ya lo saben, regalo, ok, regalo. Pero también don.
Um,
It's a gift.
yes,
But I don't know, Adriana. Okay, I don't know, but
I yes, it's I in the culture is at the third eight maybe.
okay. Yes, I
I
have
don't
heard of that. I have heard of that.
get that.
He escuchado de eso. Yes, but
Just maybe.
okay, okay. What about Gris? What's your opinion, Gris?
How do you say que lo entiendo?
Okay, look at this. Is I understand you.
I understand you because
Yes.
um I have I have the same gift.
Really? Is
Yes, teacher. It's not exactly than you,
okay.
but for example, I remember that in my dreams, or well, it's more than not in nightmares.
Okay.
I dream with people that I know. Well, a
Okay.
dream was here. I dream it with people that I know. When this person and I, how do you say que nos alejamos?
Ah, we get far. We get far
When we get far,
from
I
each
dream it.
other.
Uh, uh, get far from each other. I dream it with this person and with a killer, and this
Oh, really?
killer kill him or she. Yes, teacher. And after this, our relationship mm, was over.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And this was at the beginning. After this, I remember that I lived in Mexico City, and I dreamed that I was at the high school.
Good.
Um, After this, I took the subway.
Good.
Uh, well, I was in Canal del Norte.
Good.
I traveled to Consulado, and here in Consulado, well, in my dream,
Yes.
I I saw the next station that is Bondojito, and
Good.
this station was on fire.
All right.
And
Was on fire, really?
yes, teacher,
Okay.
because it was a bomb or something like that. I don't remember very well. But after this, I am 2 or 3 weeks after, was the accident in the fourth line
Ah,
when
yes.
the train
Crash,
uh,
no?
crashed. Yes, teacher.
Crash into another train, no?
Mm, yes, teacher.
Yes, I remember. I remember the accident. Yes.
Yes,
Wow. Yes, really?
yes, teacher. I was scared about this for the
Okay.
situation. It was not exactly the same, but was a kind of prediction.
Second, in English,
And
it's
after
called premonition.
premonition. Yes, teacher. And before I started uh, uh, at the university, I
Yes.
dreamed with my classmates, but I didn't meet them.
Okay.
And when I arrived to the classroom, I saw some people that I met in my dream.
Oh,
It
really?
was it was a really crazy teacher. Yes, I remember that I was in a um how do you say, in a feria,
In a fair? Yes,
in a fair,
in a fair. Good.
in a fair, with all classmates,
Yes.
and I arrived to this place, and I met some people, and well, the situation was strange because we were here. It was a kind of fair and a camp,
Okay.
and it was a situation like, well, we were in this place and we couldn't far away.
Okay.
We couldn't leave the camp,
Okay.
and well, this was strange, but I met my my classmates before I met in the real life.
So the same people you saw in your dream, you met them in real life after.
Yes, teacher. And another situation was that I met a boy,
Good.
and this boy was my friend, but he wanted what was my boyfriend,
All right.
and we we talk all time, but I remember I had a dream with
Yes.
this boy and a little boy,
Okay.
and I remember that the child told me, I don't I don't like you because for your blame my father and my mother are not together. And after this, I speak with my friend, and he
Yes.
told me, "Oh yes, I have a son, um, but I'm not with his mother because she have another person." And really, teacher, um, this child on my dream was called Octavio,
Octavio. Okay.
and the name of the child on the real life is Octavio.
Come on, Chris. That is exactly is. Those are not those are premonitions, Chris. Okay, I believe those are premonitions. No, they are not
Yes, teacher.
coincidences. Those are premonitions, not coincidences. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Chris, very good, very good. What about you, Jime? What do you think about my narrative and about Chris' narratives? What's your opinion, Jime?
Well, I don't know, but I remember that someone, or I don't remember where I read something like that, but that the dreams have a meaning, no? And I remember that I read a short, um, I don't know if say research because it was in a revista es
The
este.
magazine.
Yes, a magazine of chatting of gossip, no, or, well, not to gossip, but the science, no
Okay.
gossip of no people that say that the dream something are relationship with something that had happens, no, or that something that you look no once or twice or in or probably you didn't pay attention of that, but sometimes the dreams are relationship with that, with your memories and all of these things. But I'm not sure about that. No, sounds really really crazy, no, but really crazy to predict, no,
Yes.
to predict the future, no? To say this happened, but how to say it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that because the brain of a human is really interesting. We didn't know all of them. Well, we need to learn more about them. And probably could be yes, not could be true because well, I remember that once my mom said me that she dreamed with a snake, no, with a
Ah,
snake,
yes.
and the next day we get a bad notice, no. So
But
I
okay,
don't
okay.
know. I don't know. Probably it's true. Probably not. I'm not sure about that. I didn't have something like that. In my case, I can dream like my family, of a person that passed away, that was important or no in my life.
Good.
But I didn't expect something about my dreams.
All right, all right, all right, all right, Human. Yes, Human, but I don't know. Yes, as you said, human brain is a secret, okay? Why? Because human brain, I don't know, is really big. I mean, in the means of its powers. So yes, yes, I think we need more research about human brain. But I have a question for Chris. Okay, Chris, if you also dream the same, okay, you also have premonitions, okay. From time to time, Chris, you have premonitions, okay, and these premonitions come true, okay. The question is, Chris, I also have premonitions, okay, but the question is, why don't I dream about the winning number lottery?
I don't know, teacher.
I want
Probably,
to dream about
um,
that. It is about the 6 numbers for the Melate lottery, and I never dream with that. Why is why?
probably is how do you say código de ética?
Ethical code.
Ética code.
Come on, Chris. No, no, no.
I don't know, teacher. Probably, probably, we need to, how do you say desarrollarlo más?
We need to develop.
We, we
We
have to
need,
develop
yes.
to have this kind of premonitions because I remember, I don't know if it is true or I am invented
Yes,
that that there are people who was won the lottery
yes,
after they have a dream.
exactly, exactly. Yes. For example, I will write some information on the chat. Look, this information is for the next prize, el próximo premio for the Melate lottery. Look, the pocket, la bolsa, the pocket is that one. 97 million pesos. No? So Chris, I want those 97 million pesos, Chris. I want them.
Me too, teacher.
Me too. So for that, Chris, I need to dream about pues, no, so 7 numbers, not 6. It's seven numbers. I need to dream about 7 numbers, okay? And I never dream about 7 numbers, Chris. Why, Chris? Why?
I don't know, teacher, but if you dream with one number and after other day with another number here, probably you could find the 7 numbers.
Okay. Yes, but imagine, Chris, imagine winning 97 million pesos. So it's too much money. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
No, 97 million pesos is like no, for that, imagine, okay, imagine you win that money, okay? And for me, for example, number one, I will stop working, okay? Number two, I will invest that money in construction, in building houses, building apartments, building, I don't know, warehouses, bodegas to rent. Number three, I will also buy property. I will buy vacant lots. I will buy cars. I will invest the money in something that makes the money grow.
To buy a house with a big garden for your wife.
Exactly and I will have the connection between my wife and Adriana in order to visit the garden. No, no, Adriana.
I think the same, teacher. You can't buy a many plants.
Exactly. Imagine, Adriana. Imagine that my wife calls you. Okay, Adriana, I know you are Miguel's student. Okay, so I want to invite you, okay, to my garden to plant flowers or to plant plants. No.
Yes, your wife can to buy how many plants and put in her garden um without you be angry.
Very good. Good, good. Okay, Gris, what would you do? What would you do, Gris, with 97 million pesos in your hands?
Mm, well, probably the same. Invent in to do something to generate m- more money
Yes. Okay.
for the future.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And I'm traveling.
And traveling.
Yes, teacher.
Will you work?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Gris, will you
Yes.
work, Gris? Well, Gris is 97 million pesos. So imagine, Gris, if you are imagine this, if you are a disciplined girl, you will spend maybe 1 million per year,
Yes,
or,
teacher.
or maybe 1.5 million per year. So you have like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, imagine 90 years to spend the money.
Well, teacher,
Not
probably,
considering your
probably,
inversion,
probably.
no? Yes.
No, yes, but probably I only mm, work because much free time is not good. I know this because I was 2 years doing how do you say sin hacer nada
Without doing anything.
without doing anything,
Yes.
and it is already bad for the well for me.
Exactly. Yes, well, yes, it's maybe work for them. For me,
Or
I would,
probably,
yes.
probably, probably not work, but but study
Ah,
different things. I languages and probably another major
exactly,
and
exactly,
this
exactly.
kind of studies, or maybe how to do things. I don't know, to cook or uh, uh how do you say carpintería?
Ah, este, es woodwork, woodworking, woodworking, trabajo de madera, trabajo de
Woodworking.
carpintería.
Yes, teacher.
Esa que yes, maybe it is not work, but yes, for me, I will invest the money, okay, in houses, in apartments, in warehouses, in vacant lots, and I will study to manage and admin all those properties. Okay, I will study like something like accounting or I don't know, financial. Okay, in order to learn more about how the money works.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay. What about Adriana? Adriana, what would you do, Adriana? Imagine, Adriana, that you buy lottery, okay, Melate lottery. And imagine, Adriana, that you won 97 million pesos. What would you do with that money, Adriana?
Maybe I I make a big garden and I
Okay.
don't know, teacher. Maybe I travel only for Mexico. I don't like to go to the other countries.
Okay.
Adriana, Adriana,
Yes,
you go traveling to another countries and know different kind of plants and flowers. that are not
No,
in Mexico.
Ah, that's a good idea. Yes, exactly.
no, because if you, uh, how do you say traer?
if you bring, if you bring
If you bring other species,
species, species,
species, can be um invasoras. How do you say?
ah, intruders. They can be.
Intruders in my town. So
Yes.
it's a risk. So other I travel.
Oh yes, Adriana, but you could traveling only for know the plants.
ah, for no, yes, but I prefer to only my plants in my town, in my garden. But it's interesting to see how do you say las orquídeas, teacher?
Orchideas, similar.
Or,
Orchideas.
orquídeas in her in her town, Greece.
Okay, Adriana. So you will buy a garden, you will buy many plants, you will travel.
Yes,
Okay. And the question, Adriana, will you work?
I don't know, teacher. Maybe no. Well, I will to work in my garden is a very strong work.
Yes, exactly. Very good. What about Jime? Jime, what would you do, Jime, with 97 million pesos in your hands, Jime?
You repeat that, please. Sorry.
Yes, Jime. What would you do, Jime, if you won 97 million pesos and you have
Ah,
97
okay.
million pesos in your hands, Jime? What would you do?
I don't know. Well, I like buy a wheelchair by my dad, no, with a
Okay.
part of the money, and probably I like to invest. Invest is invertir, no?
Yes, invest.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like to invest in something, for example, well, how you say, no, a vacant lot, or I don't know, put a restaurant or a shop, no, I don't know, plant different plants of um, plants that have importance, no, I don't know, for food or something like that, no, and sell it, no, and sell this,
Okay.
or I don't know, investing in something that I know that uh, could be great or better, no,
Yes.
to get more money,
Yes.
no.
Exactly.
Obviously, in the industry of food, no, in the industry of health, no,
Yes.
in industry uh, of houses, no, something like that. No, if it's in the healthy, probably I can, I don't know, prepare or study more, no, for develop I don't know, a medicine, a treatment, or something like that. Or if it's the food, no, probably study more about of plants, a lot of this, no, and all the grow of these plants, and sell it, no, and sell a
Good.
product, no. And obviously, pues, I need to learn, no, paid part of the money to learn about how to how to do all of these stuffs, no, and how to invest my money, how to save it, not all the knowledge is necessary to do that.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I think it's important to learn how money works, okay, how money behaves. Because why, for example, for sure, many people with that money, with 97 million pesos, okay, for sure, they will start to buy cars, clothes, traveling, perfume, invite their friends to party, invite their friends to go shopping, and they paying. But for me, those are really bad ideas because that won't help the money grow. So here it's important to know how to grow money. No. Very good, friends. Okay, so let's continue with our units. Okay, we're already in unit 23. Okay, from the TOEIC examination. Okay, here we have this 23 investments. Okay, look at this. For example, look at the first one. Is aggression. Let's say, please, Adriana, could you please read Adriana, please? Aggression, the act of
Aggression.
aggression
The act of aggression against
against
our country caused a fear to war and have a negative effect
effect.
to stock markets.
Very good. Aggressive.
Aggressive. The director's aggressive position on investing
Very good.
was a frowner up by
Frown
the
upon. Frown upon.
upon
Mhm.
by the board of
Directors.
directors
Directors. Very
directors
good. Aggressively. Aggressively.
aggressively.
Very good.
I chose this stockbroker
Good.
because they invest my money
Aggressive. Aggressively. Aggre
aggressively,
Very good. Okay.
aggressively.
Aggressively. Okay. Here, my friends. Here we can look at aggression. Okay. Agresión. Okay. Aggressive. Agresivo. Pero vean, lo que decía, the director's aggressive position on investing was frowned upon. Ven, este verbo, chicas, frown, ahí está en participio pasado, en la forma simple, es este, ven, frown upon. Frown upon quiere decir rechazado, rechazado. Es similar de refuse, de reject, perdón. De reject es rechazado. You can say reject or you can say frown upon. For example, the director's aggressive position on investing was rejected by the board of directors or was frowned upon, it says phrasal verb, was frowned upon by the board of directors, okay? And aggressively, very good, you know, agresivamente, okay? Please, Gris, commit. I'm committed.
I'm committed to keeping the money in my pension fund until I retire.
Very good. Commitment.
Commitment. The employee's commitment to working hard and saving her money was com-
Commendable.
commendable.
Commendable, okay. Non-committal. Non-committal.
Non-committal. I had hoped that the discussion would
Yield.
yield a definite
Definite.
definite answer from them, but they were non-committal.
Non-committal, okay. Look, commit. Decidir, okay. Convencer, okay. I'm committed, estoy convencido, estoy decidido, okay. Commitment, compromiso. The employee's commitment, pero vean chicas, the employee's commitment to working quiere decir que es after commitment, we have to use to, for example, okay, for example, let me write another example. You can say my commitment, for example, my commitment, okay, to working hard is sure, okay. My commitment to working hard is sure. For example, you can say, my commitment, okay, to learning a language, okay, is safe. Okay. ¿Qué dice ahí, chicas? Mi compromiso para aprender un idioma, mi compromiso para trabajar. Look that after to, you need to write ing. My commitment to learning, my commitment to doing, my commitment to finishing, my commitment to painting, I don't know, is always in ing, okay? es compromiso, ¿ok? Non-committal, ¿ok? Very simple, no comprometido. Entonces, I had hoped that the discussion would yield, había esperado que la discusión produjera lo que dice yield, producir, ¿ok? Produjera una respuesta definitiva para ellos, pero ellos estaban no comprometidos, es decir, no tenían el compromiso, o no, también puede ser no interesados, no comprometidos. But Jime, pero please Jime, conserve.
Verb conserve. Conserve your money now so you will be able to invest when the stock market gets better.
Very good. Conservative.
Conservative. Some people are conservative investors and take few risks with their money.
Very good. Conservatively. Conservatively.
Conservatively. If you invest to conservatively,
Conservatively. Conservatively.
conservatively, you
Conservatively. Conservatively.
conservatively.
Okay.
Conservatively. Okay.
Okay.
If you invest conservatively, you may lose some change for making money.
Very good. Conserve. That is similar to keep your money or conserve your money now. Okay. Conservative. Conservative. Conservador. Some people are conservative investors. Son investors conservadores. Okay. Conservative. Conservadoramente. Okay. Conservadoramente. Very good. What about please, Adriana, invest.
Invest. The company has been successful because it has
Invest
wisely
wisely.
invested wisely in its resources.
Very good. Good. Investment.
Investment. The CFO
CFO. CFO.
CFO is responsible for corporate investment.
Very good. Investor.
Investor at the fall in the stock market, a shock of the investors.
Very good. Look, invest. Super easy. Okay. Invest, invertir. Okay. Look at this. Wisely. Wisely. Okay. Sabiamente. Inteligentemente. Okay. Look at the investment. Inversión. The CFO is responsible for corporate investment. Ven, CFO. Esas son las siglas, chicas, que significan. Yes, okay. Chief of Finance Officer. ¿Qué es todo eso? Chief of Finance Officer. Eso es el gerente de finanzas. Ok. También está otra más, por ejemplo, Chief Executive Officer. Chief Executive Officer. Ese es el gerente de la empresa, el CEO. Ok. Investor, ok. Inversores, ok. The fall in the market shook up the investors. Es la caída en el mercado sacudió a los inversores, a los inversionistas. Ok. Good. Please, Chris, please return.
Return. I wish I could return to the days where investing was simple.
Very good. Returns.
Returns. All returns on our investment exceeded expectations.
Very good. Returnable.
Returnable. The merchandise
Very good.
is returnable as long as you have your receipt.
Your receipt. Okay.
receipt.
Look, return. Verb return, very easy, okay. Regresar. Okay. Devolver. Returns, okay. Nuestros regresos, nuestras devoluciones en nuestras inversiones excedieron las expectativas. Okay. Returnable. Okay. Reembolsable. Reembolsable. The merchandise is returnable as long as you have your receipt. La mercancía es reembolsable siempre y cuando tengas tu recibo. Jime, wisdom.
Wisdom. Common wisdom is to place your money in variety of investments.
Good. Wise.
Wise. The wise inventor does her homework before parting with your money.
With harmony, no?
Her money.
Good. Wisely.
Wisely. She planned her retirement wisely and was able to retire her summer house.
Very good. Okay. Wisdom. Okay. Sabiduría. Okay. La sabiduría común. Okay. Wisdom. Wise. Sabio. Inteligente. Okay. The wise investor. Okay. El inversionista. Okay. Inteligente. El inversionista sabio. Okay. Inteligente. Wisely. Sabiamente. She planned her retirement wisely. Ella planeó su retiro sabiamente o inteligentemente y se pudo retirar a su casa de verano. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Here it says, listening comprehension. So look at the picture and listen to the sentences. Choose the sentence that best describes the picture. Okay. So let's listen. Let me share the listening. Wait a minute. Okay. So it's here. Okay. Very good. So it's unit 23. Very good. Okay, let me find that for you, unit 23. Okay, wait a minute, it's here, where is them? Let me find the YouTube. Okay. Here. Okay, there. Okay, so let's listen, okay? So let me share the screen for you. Okay, wait a minute. It's there, okay? Let me play it, okay?
Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Photo. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1.
A.
The brokers are bidding aggressively.
B.
He's returning the products to the storeroom.
C.
The supplies are out of stock.
D.
He's making a phone call.
Okay, let me repeat that, okay?
Lesson number 23. Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Photo. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1.
A.
The brokers are bidding aggressively.
B.
He's returning the products to the storeroom.
C.
The supplies are out of stock.
D.
He's making a phone call.
Good. What about, let's say, Jime? Jime. What do you think, Jime, is the correct answer, Jime?
There be. I'm
Letter
not sure
B,
about it. I'm
maybe.
not sure about it.
Okay, okay. What about Chris? What's your opinion, Chris? A, B, C, or D, Chris?
I think it's letter D.
Letter D. Okay. What about Adriana?
I think it's letter D.
Letter D. Okay. Okay. Listen again. Listen. Okay. Listen again. Listen again. Look. Okay. There it is.
Lesson number 23. Listening Comprehension. Part 1. Photo. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1.
A.
The brokers are bidding aggressively.
B.
He's returning the products to the storeroom.
C.
The supplies are out of stock.
D.
He's making a phone call.
Letter D, he's making a phone call. That's letter D, okay? Letter D, he's making a phone call. Letter B, letter B says that the supplies are out of stock. Letter B, the supplies are out of stock. ¿Qué es eso? Dice que los suministros se han acabado. The supplies are out of stock. Letter C, Jimé.
I thought so because the number one is I don't remember, but with it's something that they are aggressive or aggressively or something like that. And so I thought that was letter C.
Okay, listen. I play here the closed caption. Okay, let me see if closed caption is working.
Lesson number 23, Listening Comprehension. Part 1, Photo. Number 1, look at the picture marked number 1.
A.
The brokers are bidding aggressively.
Look, the brokers, look, let's write letter A, okay? A. Look at this, the brokers are bidding, okay? Are bidding aggressively. The brokers are bidding aggressively. Look at this. Okay. ¿Qué dice? Dice. Broker, chicas, es la persona que hace inversiones en la bolsa de valores. Ok. Tal cual es en español, los inversionistas, pero ¿qué tipo de inversionista? El inversionista de la bolsa de valores. Ok. Bidding es apostando. Ok. Apostando agresivamente. Ok. Entonces le de A. Ok. Look at the B.
B.
He's returning the products to the storeroom.
Look, letter B. He's returning. Look at this. He is returning. He's returning the products. Okay. To the storeroom. He's returning the products to the storeroom. Okay. Look at letter C. Okay.
C.
The supplies are out of stock.
The supplies. That is letter C. The supplies are out of stock. Okay. Look at letter D.
D.
He's making a phone call.
And that's easy. He's making a phone call. So this one is letter A. Okay. The brokers are bidding aggressively. Okay. No letter B, letter C, and letter D. No. Okay. Dice ahí, los inversionistas están apostando agresivamente. Why? Look, supposedly, I have never been in the stock market. Never, okay? But supposedly, when you work in the stock market, you have to be careful and you have to pay attention to the rates of the stock market. Básicamente, ellos se encargan de comprar, ¿cómo se llama? En inglés es invoices, de comprar valores de las compañías. There are moments in which the companies go down. Exactly. Actions from the company. Sometimes they are up. When they are up, they don't buy. When they are down, they buy. But they have to buy fast because there are many, many brokers who want low prices. Okay, look at part 2. It says, listen to the question and the 3 responses. Choose the response that will answer the question. Okay, so let's listen.
Part 2, Question Response. Number 2.
Who can give me advice about my portfolio?
A. My stockbroker can help you with your investments. B. It's a very nice portfolio. C. I think you made a wise choice.
Number 3.
Will I get a good return on this investment?
A. Please return it to me when you've finished. B. I'm sorry, we don't accept returns. C. You should earn at least a 15% return.
Okay, I will play it again, okay?
Response. Number 2.
Who can give me advice about my portfolio?
A. My stockbroker can help you with your investments. B. It's a very nice portfolio. C. I think you made a wise choice.
Number 3.
Will I get a good return on this investment?
A. Please return it to me when you've finished. B. I'm sorry, we don't accept returns. C. You should earn at least a 15% return.
Okay, what about please, Gris? What about Gris? Number 2, Gris. Which one do you think, Gris?
I think it's letter A.
Letter A. Very good. Letter A is correct, Gris. Why?
Uh, it was talking about a portfolio.
Exactly. The question was, who can give me advice about my portfolio? Okay. And the answer was my stockbroker. Look, my stockbroker, okay, I don't remember, okay, my stockbroker can give you suggestions or can check your portfolio, something like that, okay? Remember, stockbroker es corredor de bolsa. Stockbroker, corredor de bolsa, okay? Okay, what about Jime? Number 3, Jime. A, B, or C, Jime?
It's letter C.
Letter C, okay. Why, Jime, why?
Because this person asks if he gets a good get something of a return the item, and the answer was he gets a percentage or something like that.
Exactly. The question was, will I get a good return in this investment? Will I get a good return in this investment? And letter C, the answer, yes. You will get at least 15% of return. 15% of return. Very good, okay? Okay, look at part 3. It says, listen to the dialogue. Then read this question and choose the best answer. For example, let's say, Adriana, 4. What does
the man recommend? Letter A,
recommend?
recommend.
Good.
Letter A, investing mainly in natural resource.
Very good.
Letter B, investing in various industries.
Good. Very good.
Letter C, investing aggressively.
Very good.
Letter D, investing in the basket industry.
Basket industry, okay? Okay, what about please, Jimmy, number 5, please? How much money
How much money has the man made of his investments? A. $1 million. B. $2 million. C. $5 million. D. $10 million.
Very good. Chris, what will the woman
What will the woman do?
good?
Letter A, take her money out of the stock market. Letter B, hire an investment advisor.
Advisor?
Letter C, start a marketing business. Letter C, follow the man's investment strategy.
Very good. Okay, look at this. New words. For example, basket industry, in la industria de la canasta, okay? In industria, I think that they produce or they manufacture baskets, okay? Maybe plastic baskets or maybe, I don't know, maybe wood baskets. Okay, I don't know, okay? Here is another stock market. Okay, I think stock market, okay? bolsa de valores. Okay, hire, contratar. An investment advisor, un consejero de inversiones. Okay, okay, so let's listen, okay?
Part 3, Short Conversation. Numbers 4 through 6 relate to the following conversation.
In order to minimize risk, investors should maintain a diverse portfolio by putting their money in various industry investments.
You mean we should invest in natural resources as well as in manufacturing industries?
Perhaps, unless you are very aggressive, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. In fact, I have made close to $1 million in the past 10 years by following the strategy of maintaining a diverse portfolio.
That's quite impressive. You know, I was thinking of pulling all my money out of the stock market, but now I think I'll stay in and follow your advice.
Okay, I repeat, okay?
Industry investments. In order to minimize risk.
3. Short Conversation. Numbers 4 through 6 relate to the following conversation.
In order to minimize risk, investors should maintain a diverse portfolio by putting their money in various industry investments.
You mean we should invest in natural resources as well as in manufacturing industries?
Perhaps, unless you are very aggressive, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. In fact, I have made close to $1 million in the past 10 years by following the strategy of maintaining a diverse portfolio.
That's quite impressive. You know, I was thinking of pulling all my money out of the stock market, but now I think I'll stay in and follow your advice.
Very good, okay. What about Jime? What does the man recommend?
Investing in various industries.
Exactly, investing in various industries. Good. Gris, how much money has the man made through his investments?
$10 million.
Almost $1 million
One?
in 10
$1
years.
million.
In 10 years. Very good, okay. Adriana, what will the woman do?
I think is take her money out of the stock market.
Almost, Adriana. She said that she wanted to take her money out of the stock market. But now listening to the man and listening to the man's experience, she decided, okay, or she will decide to follow the man investment strategy. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Let's continue. Okay. Part 4. Talk. It says, listen to the talk, then read each question and choose the best answer. Okay. Let's say, please, Jime, what is
this talk about?
good?
A. How to invest the stocks market.
Good.
B. How to choose a good college.
Good.
C. How to choose investments.
Good.
D. How to save money for college.
Very good. Please, Gris, when should parents
When should parents start saving money for college?
good.
Letter A, 2 or 3 years from now.
Good.
Letter B, when the children are small.
Good.
Letter C, after they have had 2 or 3 children.
Good.
Letter D, when the children are in the high school.
Very good. Let's say, please, Adriana, how often
Should parents put money in the stock market?
good.
Letter A, every month. Letter B, every 2 or 3 months. And letter C, every year. And
Good.
letter D, every 2 or 3 years.
Very good. Okay, so let's listen, okay?
Part 4, Talk. Questions 7 through 9 relate to the following recording.
Have you thought about how you will fund your children's college education? Don't wait until they are in high school. The time to begin saving is when your children are still small. A good way to start is by investing some of your income in the stock market. You will get a good return on your money there. The best strategy is to commit a certain amount of your monthly income to your stock investments. Even after just 2 or 3 years, you should start to see your investment grow. By the time your children are ready for college, you'll be ready to pay for it.
I repeat, okay?
Part 4. Talk. Questions 7 through 9 relate to the following recording.
Have you thought about how you will fund your children's college education? Don't wait until they are in high school. The time to begin saving is when your children are still small. A good way to start is by investing some of your income in the stock market. You will get a good return on your money there. The best strategy is to commit a certain amount of your monthly income to your stock investments. Even after just 2 or 3 years, you should start to see your investment grow. By the time your children are ready for college, you'll be ready to pay for it.
Excellent. So what about Adriana? Adriana, what is this talk about, Adriana?
I think is letter A, how to invest in the stock market.
Almost, Adriana. That is maybe part of the answer. But the real answer is this one, okay? How to save money for college. And then the girl said, have you thought how you're going to fund, como vas a tener fondos, how to save funds for your children college? And then she said, maybe a suggestion is to invest in the stock market. Okay. What about please, Adriana? No, sorry, Gris. When should parents start saving money for college?
When the children are small.
Exactly, when the children are small. Good. Jimen, how often should parents put money in the stock market?
Every month.
Exactly. She said, you should take some part of your monthly income and invest it in the stock market. Okay. Exactly. It's every month. Yes. Good. Okay. Okay. Look at the final part. It says, incomplete sentences. Choose a word that best complete the sentence. For example, the stockbroker, okay, recommended investing some money more, super easy, more aggressively. Okay. Okay. El corredor de bolsa recomendó invertir algo de dinero más agresivamente. Okay, what please, Adriana, will you please read, Adriana? Not answer, just read, Adriana. All employees
Are
encouraged, good,
encouraged to
a percentage
a percentage of their earnings to their
retirement.
retirement fund.
Very good. Chris, because he had made
Because he had made such
investments.
investment, he lost very little money when the stock market went down.
Very good. Jime, after months.
After months of study and research, Ted decided to put his money into new facilities and materials.
Very good. Adriana, a good financial
Analyst will advise investors on strategies
Very good.
that will generate a higher
Higher. Very good. Okay. Chris, is it
to consider funding a new project when we haven't even seen the returns from the last one?
very good? Okay. Okay, please. You continue, please, from 11. to number 15. Remember, don't copy all, just copy the number and the answer. The number and the answer, okay? Yes. Sorry, Jimmy?
What does earnings in 11% of your earnings?
A percentage of the earnings.
Earnings.
Así es, un porcentaje de sus ganancias.
Okay.
Yes. Your voice sounds like very far, Jimmy, very far away.
Do you hear me now? No.
Yes, I
You
think
hear me?
yes. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
I have a question. When in number
Yes.
11, I
Yes.
have the preposition to, so I thought that I need to put the verb, no?
Yes.
So the verb is commit,
Yes.
no? Okay.
Good. Yes. Yes. Why you say all employees are encouraged, okay? Todos los empleados son motivados o se les motiva, ¿sí? A ahorrar, okay, un porcentaje de sus ingresos o de sus ganancias en el fondo de retiro. O de dedicar también son motivados a dedicar o a conservar.
Finish.
Finish, good. Para please, Jiménez, number 11.
All employees are encouraged to commit a percentage of their earnings to the retirement fund.
Very good. Okay. Jiménez, and a question for you, Jiménez, using the verb commit. Look, the question is, Jiménez, do you commit, Jiménez, do you commit any money on savings?
No.
Do you commit any money on savings? No, Jiménez, nothing?
No, nothing. Well, I'm saving money in in the well, do you remember that I using the same account of my father? No, so I made a apartment, or how to say it? I put money in other in the same account, but in apart. So I
Okay.
only have the money in apart, no, and I save money there, but I didn't doing other stuff. And sometimes when I need to buy something, I only transfer the money of this apartment, no, at the principal account.
Okay. Very good. Okay. 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 Good. Interesting. Well, please, let's say, Gris, number 12, Gris.
Because he had made such conservative
Very good.
investment,
Good. He lost.
he lost very little money when the stock market went, down.
Very good. Okay. Adriana, please. After months.
After months of study and research, the investor decided to put his money into a new facilities and materials.
Materials. Very good. Okay. Jime, a good financial analyst.
A good financial analyst will advise investors on the strategies that will generate higher returns.
Higher
Higher
returns.
returns.
Exactly. Yes, good. Higher returns. Very good. Okay, please, let's say, Gris, is it to consider?
It is wise to consider funding a new project when they haven't even seen the returns from the last one.
Almost. Aquí. Wisdom, sabiduría. Okay, wisdom, sabiduría. Here you need an adjective. Is it, for example, is it intelligent? Is it safe? Is it correct? Is it incorrect? Is it dangerous? Here you need an adjective. Okay? And the adjective is this, okay? Wise. Is it wise to consider? Very good. Yes. Very good, friends. Okay. Excellent. Very good. Great. Okay. Okay, friends. I'm going to share this. Let me. Okay. I'm going to share this on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Wait a minute. And I'm going to. Okay. This is homework. Okay. Homework for next class. Okay. It's going to be to do this activity. Okay. And I'm going to paste it on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Wait a minute. It's here. There. There. Okay, that is homework, okay? Please complete that for next week. Okay. Very good, my friends. So far, any questions? Jime, Adriana, Gris, any problems? Something not clear?
No, it's okay, teacher.
No,
Very
teacher.
good. Very good. Adriana, questions, problems?
No, teacher.
No? Very good. Remember, homework number 1, answer the activity. Homework number 2, please watch the interview that Jime did to this person from India. It's really interesting information that he shares, especially the information about COVID. Okay. So he explained something about COVID. So please watch the video also for homework. And next week, we're going to comment the video. Okay. So thank you, my friends, for being here today. Take care. Take care, Adriana. Take care, Gris. Take care, Jime.
Teacher, I had
Thank you,
a
teacher.
question. Did you get did you got vaccine?
Yes, it was
Yes.
2 weeks ago. Really painful, huh?
So,
Really painful.
yes, that's really badly. My mom same. He got vaccine Wednesday. No?
Okay.
And my father and my mom only has have this fever, and that's all.
Fever. Okay.
Well,
And your father?
his her muscles, he feel tired now. She felt tired in fever now, but normal for the fever. And my father, no, he was fine. He does his activities, no, during the day, and that's all. But he was fine.
Very good. Yes, for me was painful. Was painful the arm after the vaccine,
Yes.
but that was all. Maybe I also got a headache.
Okay.
But nothing. I mean, nothing really bad.
Nothing
Okay,
happened.
exactly.
Okay. It's only one vaccine, or do you need to put the second?
Two, because I got AstraZeneca. So they say
Uh,
that with AstraZeneca you need two vaccines.
okay. Yes,
What about
we
your father
only
and
get
your mother?
only one.
Only one?
Only vaccine. Only one vaccine. Yes, and that's all.
Cancino.
I don't remember the name, but
Cancino.
yes, I took that. Yes, only one, and that's all.
Ah, okay.
They didn't put the other.
Okay. They don't need it?
Yes.
Okay, okay. No, Jimmy, yes, for me, I will need to go for a second shot. Some people have told me that the second shot is more painful than the first shot. So I cross fingers that no, Jimmy. Okay.
Yes. We and now we are waiting. No, my sister and I to get vaccine. No, no because
Ah, exactly.
uh, we age now start no to get vaccine. But here in Zumpango, this week, the people who got vaccine was people who is 40
40
years
for 49,
now.
no?
40 years. 40 at 49. Yes, 40 and 49.
Yes.
So we are
And
waiting
now,
for the 13, no?
yes.
13, 39, and we continue. So we are
Yes.
going to spend waiting a lot of time.
Well,
But well,
supposedly in Mexico City, the vaccine registration is open from 18 years old to more in Mexico
yes,
City. Good.
yes,
Very good. So be prepared for the vaccine, okay? It's painful, yes, but I think we should do it, okay? Very good, my friends. Okay, so see you in class. Thank you very much. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Thank
see
you.
you
Thank you. Thank you.
later.
Take care. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.